Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Dishonored 2 on the Xbox Series X. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. Was having some sort of weird nonsense. Wouldn't let me log in. Twitch being Twitch for some reason. But finally managed to get in after a couple of resets and a bunch of other weirdness. When we last left off, we had managed to have ourselves quite an interesting meeting with the Duke of Serkonos, Luca Abel. Told us some fascinating things about how he had a double and about how he had even greater ambitions. And then we decided to see what his double actually was capable of. Decided to give him his old boss's job. He is hoping he won't be a problem. So far, seemingly though, at least from the details we came across during that mission and a bit before, he seems to be fine, so we'll see. We also managed to find Delilah's soul and recapture that. We had to say goodbye to our dear old flame one last time. But in the end, she was ready to go, and I can't blame it. Replaced it with Delilah's soul, and now we've made our way back to the dreadful well. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me as we figure out our next steps, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links on my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links on my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this.
This is how the worst day of my life began. A masked man closing in on Dunwall Tower. Now it's happening again. Another Empress falls, another story ends. Last time it almost ruined the Empire. Will I do any better? Delilah outfoxed me and I never saw it coming. But I was Corvo before I was the Royal Protector. Before I owned a sword, I fought with sticks and broken glass, whatever came to hand. I don't know what grand scheme you've got underway, Delilah, but I'll give all I've got to stop you.
Now you got me in my old brain, woman. Time for me to get gutter. With hilariously non-murderous intent, of course. Same book. Goodbye, Karnaka. Yeah, a musician's farewell. Okay. Ammo and money. I'll take it. Time of recording is 1:58 a.m. Sunday, April 14th, 2024. Let me see now. A farewell. Goodbye, Jessamine. We knew this time would come, but I lost more than just your spirit. I am less than I was. I can feel it. Did you take part of me with you when you fled the cage of your heart, my friend? My lover and confidant? My empress? A different spirit is now trapped within the heart. Delilah Copperspoon's spirit. Jealous, angry, selfish. I have no use for this type of counsel. You'd be surprised how much of a use you have for such a counsel. The Duke of Karnaca. For weeks now, all I've wanted to do is kill Duke Abel. But that's not what I did. I think Jessamine would approve. The Duke's political double is in charge now, and the real Luca Abel is under care for his illness at Admire, raving about being the real Duke. Now someone who was not born to the aristocracy will rule over Sarkonos. An interesting idea. In time, the people will forget the selfish, cruel man who lorded over them for so long, and they'll learn to trust the man they see as Duke Luca Abel. The mirror image on the outside, but wholly different within. One last task now. Hold on, Emily. I'm so close. Back to Dunwall. Dunwall, my other home. Full of memories now tainted by someone else's power fantasies. I can't wait to give Delilah her nasty spirit back and be done with it. I still don't know how much of what she claims is falsehood. It's true that she has some of Jessamine's traits. It hurts to admit that because I don't want to see Jessamine in anyone except Emily, and I see so much of Jessamine in our daughter. Not only physical resemblance, the sad frown when someone tells a mean joke. Jesus Christ. The sweet smirk to whining during the council meeting when she thinks nobody's watching. The sharpness in her eyes when she argues with natural philosophers twice her age. I want to bring that light back into her eyes, undo Delilah's darkness. How many times did Emily tell me she wasn't a porcelain doll when we were training? Always asking for more, smiling at the bruises and scratches. I want to watch her press the attack again, screaming at me in exhilaration. I want her to be alive again, my little girl. I can respect it. Why wouldn't you? You're her father. Still always made me wonder if there was supposed to be some sort of emperor in the story. One hopes not. But let's face it, probably. So even now, he's still mostly suspicious about whether she speaks the truth. You think some of the things we would have found by this point would kind of clarify, but I guess you can say nothing so far is really solid. Hide, show all. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, okay. So you hold it. Yeah, you hold it if you want to. Yeah, so you just tap if you want all of this out of the way. And you hold it if you want it to come back. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's funny. Never noticed that up there.
Inhabit two impossible places at once.
That's what's known as your fault. I wasn't the one who chose to put my soul into something and then leave it in a vault who knows how many miles away from me. I wasn't raised to be stupid. But I guess I can say in terms of your existence, you didn't really get the chance to be raised at all, so.
Far more restraint than I would have expected.
Well, I mean, I could have beat your old ass back in the day, and I chose not to. Didn't do any killing then either.
Without leaving a wake of bodies. It boggles the mind.
In this particular instance, superpowers, mate.
So here we are at the end. How will Corvo fare this time, with Delilah controlling all of Dunwall Tower?
Superpowers and a great penchant to not take away possible futures.
I am old.
And I'll do what I have to.
Tired. It's hard to remember the man I was 2 decades ago, much less 5 or 6.
Yeah. I hear you on that one. Jesus. It's interesting how old you get before you actually notice it.
Delilah's view is warped because in her mind, she's at the center of all things.
Uh-huh. Because in her mind, she's effectively the ultimate victim. Nothing like the Victim Olympics. Wonderful to see that they were going strong even then. But I mean, you look up and you notice that you're older, obviously, but
Rarely a good sign.
you don't really feel it until at that out of nowhere instance.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
Where you hit something that you hit 1,000 times, or did 1,000 times, or ate it 1,000 times, and out of nowhere it's like, what is wrong with me? Oh yeah, you get indigestion from this now. Enjoy. You got to have your fun. Don't say you didn't. But it is the ever encroaching clock. Life. Beautiful and horrible all at the same time.
At least the situation with the Duke is behind us. Let's not forget that small detail in all this.
Small.
There you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Okay.
I doubt my apartment on Caldwell's Bridge is as I left it.
Yeah, probably. Especially your apartment, dude. Your apartment is particularly... Let's just say there's a lot of coin floating around your place.
Twice, I've broken it for you.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Megan Foster's waiting on the deck of the Dreadful Whale. She wants to talk. But I have an idea
I wonder
that I
what
want to try.
Delilah's thinking. She must be aware that things have changed in Karnaca.
Yeah, more than likely. There's no way she wouldn't, especially with me having her soul.
5 years ago, if someone told me that one day I'd be happy not living alone, I would have laughed.
I can see why. Things you've been through so far.
My way across these roofs blindfolded. I won a lot of drinks from people who said I couldn't.
Yeah, like I said, the ever endless march of time. A lot of us are happy with our lives in terms of us being older and making our own choices, our own autonomy and all of that. Same time, you always get those pangs of when days were simpler. When there were more familiar faces
This is over.
than there are now.
Visit the Academy of Natural Philosophy and shock them all. Assuming it still stands.
Yeah, I doubt it do. Wanted for the murders of various individuals of note, as well as crimes of heresy, Billy Lurk, enemy of the city of Dunwall. Agile recovery, accommodating host. Accommodating host, animal possession lasts slightly longer. That is not bad. And agile recovery, recover from fall slightly quicker. That's not bad either. Don't really need either one, but still very not bad. Money, 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 money. Megan Foster's notebook. What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know, but I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies, just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. but I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall, Billy. That's what I'm reading from all the signs I could run. Finally try and find him at long last. The old knife of Dunwall himself. I'm jumping the gun. They could rent another boat. They don't need me. Not really, so I could run. I should run. Haven't I had more than my share of blood? So why am I still here? Well, I say I'm jumping the gun, but if we haven't figured it out already.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Well then.
She gave you her heart, and you threw it into the void.
Is that what happened? We'll have to see. Soco Loco. What's up there, guy? Like any money for me? Dual layered Galvani something.
Still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat. And comes Sokolov, once the designer of mighty...
Hold up. Did I save that?
I'm still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat.
Hoped it would be louder.
Sokolov, once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across the decks. Majestic ships, swift with luxurious cabins, fit for an empress. Where are those vessels now? They're far too important to carry an old man like me. I've been abandoned by my own creations. But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel, selfish? Perhaps I should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last. And there's a chance I will on this final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
Well, you being left by the wayside, part of that is the natural crawl of progress. It's one of the grimy aspects of it. It shouldn't happen, but it is. The other part, well, as you said, you were quite an asshole, and I don't disagree. But you shouldn't be forgotten. And it's not because people shouldn't be forgotten, but you contributed a great deal of good. Walls of light, medicine, natural philosophy, tech. You done a great deal, but you also did a great deal of harm, and neither side should be forgotten. You made your choices. Everybody else had to live with them. So, what's happening so far is pretty par for the course. Nothing more, nothing less. Not a matter of cruelty, not even a matter of tit for tat. Just existence. You have effectively run up that karma check. Reality's gonna do what it always does. Be real. Beyond that, I've never been the type to get into the thought process of rubbing something in. There's no point. As I said, reality's gonna do what it does. Whether that's just reality or 10 years from now if something happens, existence tends to show itself, like it or not. It tends to assert its own rules.
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight, and Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I
I'll
told
grant
you,
that.
I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
Too late for regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
Don't misunderstand what that means, Anton. Too late for regrets is not too late to make better choices.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside. She seemed cagey earlier, even more than usual.
Yeah, I can understand why. She's made her choices. We'll see where that takes her, and where that takes us.
Even like this, it's good to be back in Dunwall, where I met Jessamine, where Emily was born.
I feel like he tried to rob her when they first met, and then she decided to do some weird nice thing where she gave it to him because he was cute but scraggly.
Should be interesting to see what happens over time, now that Serkonos effectively has a new duke.
Yeah. Increase the mine productivity. Like that place ain't already got mine productivity problems as is.
I haven't come this far to fail now, Delilah. It's time to face the music.
See you soon, crazy. Okay. Yep. That was definitely the plan. Yep. Who are you to challenge my skills and decisions? You have no idea the things I've done. The hell is going on over there? I mean, I don't really expect to get like visuals, but at the same time, it's irritating. Was thinking about littering. Decided against it. Figure why not? So what's up with the pistol making? And 2 rounds, huh? One for me, one for you. One for you, one for Sokolo. Holy shit. Huh. I didn't know you could actually see active whales in the Dishonored series. Go. I'm used to coming across corpses. Haha, it did the thing. With this blowhole. Classic. Ejecting water.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
I remember seeing that written down somewhere a long time ago.
Downstairs.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this. But you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
I want to hear you say it.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill Jessamine.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
We don't have the luxuries of time travel. Honestly, if we did, I don't think most of us will make the right decision. That being said, well, let me put it this way. When you do something, you can make all the choices in the world to get away from it. It doesn't stop it from being done. It doesn't stop your hands from having done it. And doesn't stop your mind from accepting that you did. You can get as far away from it as you would like, but it's always there. It's like an addict. They can do what they can to get themselves clean. But at the end of the day, they're always going to be an addict. Their job is to stand strong as long as possible. And if they can stand strong until they end up in the grave, hey, look at that. But there's once something is, it's just what it is. There's good, bad, or in between. Once it is, it's what it is. Having said that, you obviously have a desire to move beyond these choices and this blood. It can't be ignored. Your life is a testament to it, both before you worked for Dowd and after. You don't exactly live a posh life. So yes, you have changed since then. You're not innocent, but that's just the way it is.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did, but suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
No, I don't think you will. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff and I'll go alone from here.
I will say this though. You'll never get over it, but neither will I. I have sympathy for the things people go through, but that's one of those things you don't get sympathy for. You don't get sympathy for that. You don't get good credit for cleaning up your own mess. You won't get over it. You're not supposed to. You had a hand in it. A direct hand in it. You getting over it is like saying you have the ability of making it almost not matter. You don't get that luxury. I don't get the luxury of getting over it, and I didn't even do anything. The best thing you can do is make the choices you make now. Do as best as you can. You accept what did happen. You don't ignore what happened. You don't try to act like it didn't happen. You move accordingly, but you accept all that comes with it. Do not stab people in the back and then expect people to leave their back
If
open
old
to you.
Samuel could see me now.
Honestly, I think Sam would lose his mind. Hearing about the state of Dunwall, I think he'd snap. Death to the Empress. You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. My question is this. Is she able to sense her soul? Because if I'm sitting right next to this woman, I don't need her being able to feel me. I don't need her knowing when I'm coming into the castle. Woo! I guess you gotta send the dreadful whale in case, take the dreadful whale to come get the skiff if I lose.
Tower, bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let Emily's mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it. You were sent to Dunwall as a gift, like a box of candies, because that's all you were worth. I inhabit your lover's heart, and my body sleeps in your bastard daughter's bed.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Well said. Rulers don't rule for themselves, they rule for the people. As that always is supposed to be. We don't exactly have that, but humanity tends to have a bad habit of not exactly doing the thing we should be doing. Sometimes we need the occasional kick in the ass. Sometimes we get it right off bat. Dunwall Tower entrance. The streets leading to Dunwall Tower have been barricaded. The tower itself is wrecked. There must be some way to get to the main entrance. So her mother is tucked away in a child's coffin because she couldn't afford a proper burial. If not a lie, damn son. Like, don't misunderstand me. There is no justification for what she has done. But it is quite easy to see why this woman has salt flowing through her veins.
It was 1831. He came to her, to me, to us. Said we could change it all and make the world right.
1831. But now we've got at least a reference point of potential timelines in this universe. I'm wondering if any of those carts are gonna come this way. I doubt it. The city looks, I don't know, it looks relative. What the hell is that? I hope there ain't still power. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about the train.
3 times call after gold does 3 times fall. Come, maiden, mistress, mouse and hen. Come, fisher, farmer, frog and wren. Once a king dressed in red, warmed by the flames on feather bed, while all the town starving cried, chilled by winds on the night. Eat them of frost, eat them of snow, the monarch decreed to them below. Up on a spike they perched his head, cursed his name, burned his stead. Hush up,
Jesus.
Mama will sing through all the night, many an hour before morning sun. Don't dream of horror yet.
I am legit fascinated. I didn't plan on sticking around for that whole, well, I did plan on sticking around for the whole thing, but I didn't think it was going to be that long. And I kept wanting to leave, but she kept saying stuff, and I'm like Jesus. Ooh! I wasn't actually trying to open the door. I wanted to look through it. Okay. This is an abandoned spot, look like. But I don't know if it's theirs. Maybe it's just sung the most horrible nursery rhyme in existence.
What's going on?
Hey, fellas. What the? Who are you? I'm not. Nah. Whoa. I wanted to knock you out. I'm not gonna waste my darts on y'all. Y'all ain't that important. But I'll say this much. Since y'all feel it necessary to get in my way like this, it's gonna be a little upsetting. But I'll be alright. Haha! There we go. Yep. There we go. There you go. Oh, yes, Lord. Yeah, I doubt there's gonna be a black market here. Oh. Well. There we go. More than likely not gonna be a black market. See, that's the thing that always bothered me in this one and the other one. The weapons glow. Now I can see if you could take them, but I can't. So why do they glow? Unless that's just the game's way of, well, if they were on their hip, it would make sense. But why have them glow once they're not being carried anymore? It's just weird. The hell?
Who cares who built it? Old Lady Grithers lived here when I was growing up. She's gone now, trampled underfoot in one of those riots.
That's a bad way to go.
The trick is to die in bed, belly full of whiskey. That's how I'm gonna go out. You watch.
No, I'm thinking it's a belly full of stab wounds for you, throwing up blood in an alley.
That's one hell of a cute couple. Jesus. Oh, sound like she got that Rona. And it looks like there's a note on the table.
I'm stuck over here.
Cross bolts and something. There might be money, there might be food. And it's not even a note for me. Classic. Pretty much got myself caught for nothing. Okay, I can get up there. But he's liable to look in that direction. It's something you gotta be careful of. They will look in the they will sort of look in all of that direction that you're in.
Where did you... Wait!
That's just crazy. But not surprising considering the stuff that I can do. So where precisely is he relative to the train? What I mean is, can I hop on the train and not have him see me? as a part of his like overall vision cone. Cause I kinda, well no, I can't. It's not gonna let me. I kinda wanna see. I don't know. It looks like there might be stuff in there. I kinda wanna see if I can get in there.
Strange times.
Oh, shit.
Different somehow. Bad different. Someone ought to
Yeah. Well, I need you to, like, go take a piss for about an hour, maybe 2, or something. And not get yourself killed, and not be a problem for me. And then we'll see if I can solve your problem there, buddy. Promise I'll give it a thorough looking. I'm still collecting money. So who am I going to be buying from? Wait, this might be the black market. That might be why I have a this beacon. Not beacon. Bone charm marked. Rune. Yes, sir.
Overseer in days.
My eyes are stinging.
The fact that you're even in business is
All the
interesting
shops
to
in
me.
the district shuttered. This place still might be your best bet.
Oh, it is my best bet. But the fact that they let her do business, there's no way you're hiding. This is public. Like, this is public as hell. There's no way you're hiding. Grim tidings from the capital of the empire. Following the coup, Empress Delilah Corwin, formerly called Delilah Copperspoon, still sits on the throne in Dunwall Tower. The residents of the district have, for the most part, fled. Shops and apartments sit in decay, and in some cases, barricades have been erected at narrow streets, attempting to contain the odd cabal of women accompanying our new ruler. Seeking to exploit an opportunity, local groups are having a field day. I can attest personally to the increased presence of the Hatters, whose numbers have swelled with the recruitment of the orphan children. Well, that explains them roaming around this whole area like that. Your intrepid reporter will continue to bring you news on as it happens, and as always, I will interpret the events to the best of my ability. At the Courier, we try to represent all sides that we deem reasonable. Love it. But of course, we have a perspective, and we have values, like all journalistic outlets, which will always inform our reporting. You have values, huh? Okay.
Hard times in Dun.
I mean, nowadays they still have values. Most of them just tend to value, and that's the value.
Well, with the new Empress and her crew taking over.
Oh yeah, yeah, I kind of saw the city. Silent running, sweet Jesus, where have you been? That's happening right now.
I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Wait a minute. Oh, ancient howl bolt. Of no use to me immediately. Oh shit. Okay, collector's carapace. I reduce damage taken. Or moth dust wrappings. You are less visible in well-lit areas. How about we go for that one, huh?
Having the good. I'll take that deal.
I know you will. Silent running, make less noise when running. Silent sprint, make less noise when sprinting.
We could do business.
Yes, Lord. Yes, indeedy, feed the needy. Sword damage against clockwork soldiers, or more sword damage against magic using enemies. Well, I mean, since clockwork soldiers aren't exactly murdering people. Well, dealing with clockwork soldiers ain't exactly murdering people. I think I'll go that route. Yeah, cool. My bolts inflict more damage. It might have been useful in some scenarios. Explosive rounds, huh? Not bad. Okay. Take that new stun mine. Admire solution. The rune. Key to the City Watch Armory. The shopkeeper's young son snatched the key to an abandoned City Watch Armory near the gate to Dunwall Tower. This checkpoint was used to stock military equipment, which might prove useful. Probably not, because it's probably going to require me to do some killing, but I'll take it. All the same.
My door's always open.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay. For some reason I thought they had been letting you override the quick save with an actual save.
The city is falling apart.
Okay. So that's 92 meters from here.
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend.
74. Oh, I don't doubt you like how I spend. You know why? Because I actually spend. I'm going to leave that open. I doubt they'll do anything to you, but I don't know if I'll need access back to get back in there quickly without having to bother with the door. Like I might need to actually teleport through that door. Boyle. Boyle. I'm trying to remember the actual name of the newspaper. What the hell? Oh shit. Oh, that was recent. They still have meat and all that on their bones. It had to have been like in the last few days. Jesus. I guess that is the Boyles. Is this? Or nah, this is the Boyle building. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That shit's wicked. Oh shit. Come on. You had me. Bad dog. Night night. That's blocked up. No. I'm trying to stand on that. I know standing on that's gonna be a problem. Damn thing is spiked. Okay, it's got a board in the way. Oh, that place. With the dude who had been torn up real bad. How was it that I got in here? Because I got in here from another floor as well. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm not surprised there's more dogs considering there's that first one, but Texas, 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 Texas. She'll see me if I'm up there. Maybe if I'm up there, rare. Should have just teleported up the stairs. They might have given her the time she needed to see me.
No!
Shit. Aki mushrooms. Okay. She's going to turn. There's that turn. Nope. Anywhere I teleport over there would be seen.
What's going on here?
Nothing. What were you seeing? What's wrong? What's going on here?
We're everywhere. You can't hide from us.
I don't know what to talk about. There we go. Well, damn.
This close to Dunwall Tower by the gate.
Yeah, after the big fight between those overseer hard asses and Delilah's girls.
Are we gonna put it back together? Make it work?
Yeah, dumbass. Because you just spent 6 years at the Academy of Natural Philosophy.
Hey, screw you.
Don't lose your shit over a joke, Dan. We're gonna sell this. That's worth a lot more.
I'm assuming they're talking about a clockwork soldier. I don't entirely care. But I'd have to see what's up. They might cause more problems than they solve. Damn it.
The Hatters had one of those things. We'll have to get this thing onto a boat. No one buying in Dunwall right now. Place is filthy. Makes a person sick at this. Maybe the Academy won. They're laying low because of Delilah. Maybe I'll take it, Dave. Gotta play this just right. No one needs to know we found it.
Oh no, maybe not. What the fuck? Okay. What happened? Oh shit.
Think you're smart? I'll find you. He's out cold. Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search. The whole place. I don't have time for that.
Be surprised the time you've got. Use her as bait. Let her just stay there. Letter from Boyle Accounting Service. Miss Fenella Reed, I regret to inform you that your special allowance request has been denied by our financial director. We are very sorry to hear that your apartment on Caldwell Boulevard is in such poor condition, but we think you're being overly emotional when describing the building as on the verge of collapse. A broken leg is certainly not something irreparable, nor is a broken ceiling. In any case, as the import manager, you must understand that the company's future is unsure, to say the least. After the untimely death of its beloved founder and the political turmoil across the empire, all wages should remain frozen until a successor is appointed. No exceptions will be granted. We wish you the best of luck. Sincerely yours, Martin Jenkins, for the Boyle Company Accounting Service. I've always hated that. I did not give you my money so that when something gets funny, you can keep my money from me. Now, if I choose to continue to supply you with resources from my accounts, that's one thing. But if I say I need my money, then I want my money. Unless you can somehow give me an equivalent, which you can't. Otherwise, you would give me my money. If you had an equivalent, you just give me my money and use that as the collateral. Or use that as the money, if you really want to. I don't want to hear it. Boy, it's beautiful. Well, they pass out so fast, don't they? One moment they're on the playground and the next they're being asphyxiated because they're trying to capitalize on some of the worst situations in human history. Time. The inevitable march. Never know when I might need through this door. Oh, I'm like sleeping? Nope. Unconscious. There's a difference. Okay, the door hit him. And they do consider it a death if memory serves to kill a dog, so. And anyway, I'm fine with that. I'd rather not kill one. Oh, shit. And then they busted out with the stock's death scream. I think I know who this
Who
is.
are you? Wait. Lord Corvo. Can it be?
What the fuck? Okay. Cut off.
Back home
Weird.
to Serkonos to strike against those supporting Delilah, the architects of the coup against Emily.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to topple her and find a way to help my daughter retake her throne.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Still alive. That's actually who I was looking for, too. I wasn't sure if he was still alive. I don't think I ever found him first time around playing this game. Because I remember, I want to say I remember we rescued him at the beginning of the Let's Play. Empress and Royal Protector exonerated, victims of clever conspirators. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna take your coin, bro. You gonna need all that. Especially when Delilah realized what you're doing. See, she hasn't killed him for one reason. You kill somebody like that, it's real hard to get people to trust any arguments you make, because he's the person that lets you see that arguments have been made. He's the person that holds the lens up to you and tells you, now lie to me, with 37 pieces of evidence in your face. That's what he's supposed to do. He's a mouthpiece, and he's effectively too effective to kill.
Good money for the tip-off. Sweating up a storm here. I could really use a mug of something cool.
What the fuck? Shit. Here's hoping she won't. You bitches don't teleport fair.
I saw you. No use hiding.
Did you see me? No. Hope you saw that concussion. 'Cause you definitely gonna be feeling it.
Smell money. Check behind the paintings.
Got a homeboy in there. That's why I didn't just rush in here and take him out. I wasn't sure.
Ever since shit fell apart, this district's like a gold mine for guys like us.
That's what's up, Garrus. That's what's up. I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about adding Mass Effect to my list here lately too. Actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is make that the next Let's Play, is Mass Effect. Last entry in a sailor's diary. That was what we just picked up. Didn't get the chance to read it though. Damn. Barometer, huh? Bro, why would you? What is up with people? Hey, your barometer's incorrectly adjusted. Let me adjust it for you. No, wait. Here, now it's sitting right side up. Oh, look, switch activated. No, no, no. You have your whatever look normal. The only one who knows is you. You're the only one who knows that it's off. It's supposed to be in this position, which is the activated open door position. Until then, it's supposed to look like a normal barometer. Unless that's his way of saying that's my style. And yeah, nope. Look at that. He did do it correctly. He did do it correctly. Yes, sir. You have my respect. Never mind. The design itself is what threw me off. But no. 0 is exactly where it needed to be. Alright, old schooly shit. Homeboy did not plan on dying. I can respect it. Whose place is this? What do you have to tell me, old school?
Welcome home, Lord Protector. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks, because that piece of her you're carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight the death to stop you from putting your spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaga. Let's see how that serves you in the tower, where you and Jessamine fell in love. Delilah's got the throne and your daughter. But now Now she's got a secret as well.
A secret, huh? I have to see what that is. I'm kind of wondering. The soul, you're obviously going against nature when you split the soul. You're obviously going against nature when you keep the soul apart. That's why both halves, her and her fragment, want to be back together, despite the fact that them both knowing what it means. But it makes me wonder, to what degree would she stop it? Like, could I hand her her heart and then say, now destroy the heart and release your soul to keep yourself safe? Or would she be unable to stop herself from refusing with her soul? She needs to do it so much that even with the knowledge of what I'm gonna do next, she literally physically cannot stop herself. Not like, no, stop trying to reconnect with me. I'm gonna reconnect with you. Stop trying to reconnect with me. I'm gonna reconnect. No, not like that. Like a need. Once again, almost like an addiction. She cannot not fuse. It makes me wonder. And the longer you're separated, does it get worse? Because he spoke of a craving. And with it being so unnatural, it's probably something that she's not used to doing. So it's like, how much of a tug does this have on you? It's probably got to be pretty strong. Okay. Was thinking about going for a dark vision upgrade or holding out the points for something else, but I don't really need it. Okay, extend duration. Human host. That's 4 rooms. I need 1 more. Should have enough. Yeah, I do. Got some more whalebone recently. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and sacrifice a bone charm or 2, accommodating host, and agile recovery, and 2 new traits. Oh, well, combustion, yeah. Write that down. Strong lungs, greater lung capacity underwater. Get the skill that goes with it. Expansive spirit, max mana is increased. Won't get a skill, but I'll at least get an absorbent amount of sorry about that, an absorbent amount of whalebone. I can dig it. I'm not gonna get rid of void armor. I doubt I'll use it, but I'm not gonna get rid of it. When you take damage, a significant portion is instead subtracted from mana. Yeah, but you can take armored bones. I don't need to get harder and get hit hard. That's hilarious. Get harder. I don't need to. Damn, I'm taking it back to middle school with it. I don't need to take significantly less damage while moving slower. I'll just end up in more fights. What kind of logic is that? If I'm trying to tank everything, sure. Yeah. Don't need that from explosions. Greater damage with swords, but it's slower. Guard, parry always knocks an enemy down, but I take more damage when parrying. Enemies miss more often with range, but I'm more visible. Why in the hell would I want to be more visible? Speed is increased when walking or running, but I take more damage. That is currently equipped, so I'm not doing anything with that. As funny too, because had I not looked over. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I've got to get corpse possession though. That's fair. Use human corpses as a hiding spot to avoid conflict and to take a closer look at your surroundings without being noticed. Problem is, if I can't find a corpse, I mean, what good is that? Human possession. Control a human host. Your control over humans is limited, so combat or fast movement are not possible. Possessing a human allows you to perform simple actions such as collecting objects and opening doors. Allies of the humans you are possessing will not attack you, and security devices attuned to the human you are possessing, like the arc pylon or wall of light, will not harm you. Was that always the case? About the wall of light and arc pylon? I don't remember if that was the case in the first game. Maybe. If you are falling, possessing an animal or human on the way down will effectively break your fall. Okay, so let's go that route then. You know, corpses, huh? Well, nah. Well, actually, yeah. They're sleeping. Would they be designated as a corpse in this regard? They would be. Because I can't get up. I can't even move. I love it. Now the question is this. Did I just kill him? No, I didn't. Alright. I know that position probably will. Jesus. Got my back hurting with that one. A nice catch over here, witch. I'll legit give it to you. Didn't expect there to be company around here. Anonymous letter. Miss Vanilla Reed. Are you really going to keep living in a ruin with your legs still broken out of a misguided loyalty to your boss? He's dead, and he was an asshole, and everybody knows that. I don't give you a building 3 days before it falls to the ground. By that time, you could be sailing to Driscoll on that ship I told you about. The captain will grant you passage for free if I give him the word. They're leaving this afternoon. All you have to do is pass by that little courtyard behind the Dunwall Courier and do as I told you. Nobody will know. Go back to your family. Leave Dunwall and forget about the Boyle Company. This is your last chance. A friend. Makes me wonder, did she do it? And then makes me wonder who this friend is. Oh. Okay. Nope, it doesn't look like I can get up there. Yeah, no. It's alright. My question is this though. This is gonna be a little creepy, but I want to see if I can do it. Bro, the tabs still work. Even though this place is leaning, the tabs still work. Wonder if you can still flush. It's not to say places like this like they couldn't work. It's just, yeah, just a little freaky is all. Oh wait, this is the other side. Oh no, I might actually still have what I want. I do. Perfect. Interesting. Only reason I'm doing this is because I want to see if I can actually, like, legitimately possess these corpses. You can't. Yeah, it'd be a little too morbid. I'm like, Jesus. Can I at least take them down? And then if I take them down, nope, I cannot. And that's a problem to even try. And if I take them down, could I then use a corpse? Would the rules change? But I guess not. Oh! Hey, I'm not killing dogs. Oh. Garfity, garfity, garf, garf. Wonder, it look like they might track me this whole way.
You will never gain back what you lost here.
Time tends to do that. Same thing with you. You'll never gain back what you lost. That's why you're grasping like you are. Like an angry child. Trying to keep everything for itself. It'd be sad if he wasn't getting other people killed. Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't know if there's people up there. There were. You met them. No way to move forward, huh? What is going on? Like, how? Could really use a map. Wait a minute. It actually looks like it could be the tower itself. So yeah, maybe slow down. I might end up over there. Okay, wanted to be sure I didn't kill nobody. Dunwall Tower entrance. Find a way to access Dunwall Tower. Oh, well, hold on. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Oh. I wondered. I thought it was a head. am I wondering? Well, just wait, children. Papa will show you. Whoever that is dead. Oh. Oh. That's where we are. So, we're in Dunwall Tower. Literally. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So at the beginning, block the secret entrance. I want the back route out of the tower blocked in case anyone else knew about the former Empress's secret exit. Work all night if you have to. When we broke out of Dunwall Tower, we came from that hallway.
Delilah.
From this door. Right here. This door. That was where we got our gun. That was where we got our sword, our crossbow, and our mask. So I'm gonna have to do that from inside the castle. Cause I can't get. Oh, well, never mind. Oh. Yes, sir. I can respect it. Separation trauma. Enemies are rendered unconscious when you leave your host. Oh my god, that is gold. I was wondering about that. If memory serves, in the last one, whenever you left a host, they started throwing up. It's useful, but it also can create problems. Okay. Now.
People of Dunwall, I've spent decades of my life defending this city, but I failed you, and a usurper took the throne from my daughter, Emily Caldwin. Under Delilah, you've endured much, but now I've returned, and I will expend my last breath, returning your rightful Empress to her throne, and restoring stability and peace to your lives. On this, I, Corvo Attano, swear.
You see her, right? She is legit. I do need to get out of here. But
I'll be damned. What? Sister, are you?
I didn't even do that. Don't start that. Stun mine.
That's no way to leave the world.
From across the room. Beautiful. Okay. Interesting. So they didn't even know she was dead. Very interesting. Always did love that little touch. Unnecessary, but oh so cherry. Okay. Time to work our way back. Toward the entrance. Like, this is all paths that we took, depending on what we chose to do. Here's the area that had the leaking whale oil. That is, incidentally, no longer leaking. Look at that. Huh. Okay. Oh, it makes sense. They use whale oil in their rituals, actually. I didn't think about that. Jesus. was that? I heard something. Well, these overseers caught the business. I had no need to get up close and personal with this moment. Was weird. I guess it was locked from this side, or I had the key. I think I did take some keys earlier. Maybe that's one of the ones. I took the key from way back in the beginning. Gate defense orders. Corporal Blinn, you and your men are being positioned outside the gates. Trust me, it's for your own good. Life on the inside with our new Empress is not what you're used to. With Ramsey out of the picture, those of us who sided with him in support of Delilah are thinning out quickly. Some have deserted. Others have, well, let's just say they've offended our new ruler once too often. So here are your orders. Don't expect full to pay. Take what you can from the neighborhood and surrounding district. Call it a tax. And should an attack come from any quarter, defend the gate. Even if your checkpoint falls, you'll buy us time to prepare for the assault. Captain Michelle Hayes. Don't expect us to resupply you. Resupply yourselves, but you can take it from anywhere outside the walls. Outside that gate. Just call it taxes and procurement, because we soldiers obviously need more than the civilians that we're protecting as we slaughter them at the same time. So yeah. Do what you gotta do. I'm sure you'll find many a way to fill your belly. And when problems start, make sure you give us a bit of a heads up. And if you giving us a heads up happens to get your heads cut off, well, I mean, it's kind of what you're there for, guy. Thanks. It's funny. What happened to Ramsey? Because I left him in the safety room, which was where all those plants were. So, I mean, she kill him? Like, bro, like, look at all this. They put in that work. The City Watch, the Overseers, Galvani apartment key. Galvani? The Overseers and the witches. Guards, overseers, and witches. It was crazy. Attention visitors. If you come to see Dr. Galvani, well, you better run and buy yourself a ticket to Tivia, because that's where he's been headed. Poor man said he's afraid to live in a city where a kitchen's maid's bastard daughter can sit her cheap bottom on to the throne, and wherein the Hatter gang have taken over for the City Watch. I'm not the one saying it. That's his own words. But I guess that situation is just fine for us common folk, as he refused to buy a ticket for me to come along with him. If you have business in this home, I still got the key, and I'll come once a week to do the cleaning, but I ain't making tea or anything. Margot Moss, housekeeper. That is so cold. She died because she came to clean the place up. Just doing her job. Just doing her job. Yep.
That's a shame.
Go to sleep. I'm busy. I'm assuming he's talking about these two. What was that? Rats? That was squeaking like that? Sound like they was whining and less like squeaking. Having Galvani's key does not mean somebody else wasn't in there. Either from another entrance or from you letting them sleep here. And I'm not gonna lie. Galvani's place is probably where I'd like to be. He's a doctor. Hopefully the place is clean enough. And nobody knows that pretty much anybody's here. It's basically in abandoned property. Oh, just a couple pieces of gold. I'm good. If I find the safe code, cool. And I'm like around here. But that is... Nah, I'm good. I mean, I probably just made half of that, half of what's in there. 451 game. Oh, okay, so it's getting our Fahrenheit 451 reference going on, huh? It's also a reference to the Deus Ex devs. Memory serves, it was... Let me see. Was it one of the first codes that they used? I think it might actually have more significance. Because it's obviously the whole reference of 450 degrees Fahrenheit, but that's not the point. Oh, okay. First appeared in the original System Shock. And it was initially thought to be a reference to Fahrenheit 451, in which it represents the temperature book paper catches fire and burns. But in 2015, Warren Spector revealed that 0451 was actually just a door code to access the Looking Glass Studios offices in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Okay. Okay. It's in so many games now. It's kind of a defining thing that they use to call immersive simulations. So basically, it was just something that sort of stuck for no reason, and then people decided to attribute a lot to it. It's actually kind of funny. That's legitimately kind of funny. I don't need that. You can keep that. I'll just drink from your rat-infested sink here. Don't forget, Galvani, I ain't forget what you were doing with the rat plague viscera 15 years ago. That viscera I still had in my inventory by the end of the game. Yeah, and you remember? I remember. Now who was that? Because there was somebody up there. There, okay, there you are. Is that the reporter dude? I think so, actually. It might not actually be important. I'm just wondering. He might be somebody to talk to. Might have something, you know. I'll leave it be. Okay. I do not want to take this. Damn rats are spoiled for choice. They don't know what to eat. Everything is out here. I don't want to take the underground path. I don't trust it. I never have. I'm not that kind of person. Not the underground path, the direct route. I have no desire to go through the front door right now. I'm a ghost for a reason. Is that legitimately the only way through? It might legitimately be the only way through. Yeah, well, a map would be real useful. Wait a minute. Right. Right. Yeah, nah, they're making me go through that door. That's fine. Be ready to disappear immediately. Okay, standing up is exactly what my plan was. That's why I came in here crouching. Well, folks, it's gonna be the end of episode 17 of Dishonored 2. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, or subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.